Adikara! You whistle when the first hit happens, right? And this is the idea I picked up. Feel engaged and you want to know what's happening next. I think that's the kind of cinema I believe in, and I think that is what Surya Saturdays.
Nani? Nani, here. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. So, how do you define the action in Surya Saturday? That S.S. Rajamouli always says that an action block actually works when there is a strong emotion. But we say in Malayalam that when a situation arises that the hero is so vulnerable and we cheer that Adikara, then the fight happens. So Surya Saturday also has that kind of.
I believe in that a lot, that what really matters in an action film is the lead to the action, not the actual action. Because I think action is a mood. When the moment you don't whistle while they're hitting, you whistle when the first hit happens, right? So why? Because that reaction is what we get the high out of. And the mood, the build towards the fight. And like Rajmouli sir will give a great lead, and like he spends 50% of the time on lead and then 50% on the action. He actually spent on action 20% of the time on lead. He gave 80% lead. So the lead will have a lot of impact in its own way. So that's what actually I was seeing something on. So there are a lot of people who are thinking there's a lot of action. The action parts are 20-30% of the film only, actual action. But the lead, the action mood is there throughout the film, and which I think is very exciting for a film like this. And I really believe, for me, the most favorite action films are the ones which are not like first to last just action. The ones which have those that action mode, the constant for us when we keep wondering when is the fight going to break out now, and then you feel engaged and you want to know what's happening next. I think that's the kind of cinema I believe in, and I think that is what Surya Saturdays. We all are, and see, we all have our families. We are all family people only. So it's not. I don't believe in the term. Saying that I pick this concept which has family, or because we all need to. We all have to. We all have families. Families. There's nothing without that system in our lives, right? So also I believe it being a lot of if larger than life and epic kind of action stories, if they're mounted into they're if they're from a different world or something, they might set up a uh, different kind of layers and characters in the film. But I feel in all our films, particularly in our childhood, if you see, Mumbai sir's films, or Mohanlal sir's films, or Chiranjeevi's films back home, or Rajinikanth sir's films, they were all very humble and simple. Like they were simple, middle class guys, had a family, have a sister, and then everything is going right for them, and then something happens, and then you see the hero, right? So I believe in that. I believe in that a lot, and I kind of miss those films. And somehow I genuinely feel that I am one of the audience, and if I'm missing that, all of you are missing that is what I want to believe, and that is why I've chosen Surya Saturday. And yes, it does give me a lot of pleasure, doing this kind of films, because I believe in them, because these are the kind of films I really want to watch. First one was Ante Sundaranki, which we made Adade Sundara. And second, after the release of the film, he did pitch, not stories, but he pitched me ideas. And this is the idea I picked up.